Like communications to sweet like you don't know how to talk to people. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you have accepted that you're weird, feel free to stay, and by staying make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the post notifications so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. Alright, so just gonna get straight into it. You've already seen the title. Here it is. Yes, this series is still going on. So the reason why I even came around to this idea for this video, I was on the phone with one of my friends and I kind of just realized there's like a few things I feel like need to be addressed. That because of culture and tradition, there's things that I feel aunties and uncles you get away with. Yeah, I'm coming after you. There's some things that I've tried to understand, and from what I've gathered through my 25 years of being on this earth, I do not know who or what gave you the right to feel that your opinion needs to be heard. Just because I'm your niece, just because another person might be your nephew, it does not mean because you're related to my mom or my father, it does not give you the right to try and scrutinize every single part of my being as if you're a perfect person, because you're not. Okay, let's just get that right. First off the bat, let's get it right. You are not perfect. So y'all need to relax when it comes to all these things when you're scrutinizing, looking at someone saying that, oh, you're this age, why haven't you done this? You're this age, why haven't you done that? You're this, you look like this. And one thing I don't understand why, well, I know the reason why, but I never used to understand why aunties are so pinpointed at commenting and feeling very, very hella comfortable to be commenting on somebody else's weight. I'm sorry, but have you lost the weight from your firstborn child? Like, how many years has it been? How old is that child? And you're busy trying to comment on somebody else that's younger than you, potentially even half your age, and you're busy commenting on their weight as you try and tell them that they should be losing weight. Have you lost the weight from your firstborn child? No, you haven't. You can't, can you? It's still on there. Relax, okay? Relax. Stop doing this. Like, you think you're being helpful, but honestly and truly, you're not being helpful. The thing, it's like a little, yes, I'm going to use the word microaggression, even though that's mostly used to relate to things that have to do with race, but I'm going to use this in terms of the small little minor things, like picking at someone. If the roles are to be reversed, right, because most of the things you do, you get away with it because it's like, oh, you're my auntie, so I have to respect you. Oh, you're my elder, I have to respect you. Oh, you're this, I have to respect you. The time we dare speak up for ourselves, now it's a problem. Oh, I'm not out. It's like, oh, this. Really? Because all this past year you've been verbally abusing all your relatives and stuff, it's been fine. It's acceptable. It's fine for you to be verbally abusive. It's not okay for us to then just stand up for ourselves, but it's fine for you to verbally, constantly be degrading someone in public, unprovoked, by the way. It's not even a case of that, like, the person has said anything. It's always unprovoked. Like, why do you feel that you need to put your 2 sentences in? Why do you feel the need that your opinion, why is your opinion so important about somebody else's life and somebody else's body? Why is your opinion so important? For what reason? Like, I really don't understand it. You think you're being helpful, you're not being helpful. Most of you are the reason why you're triggers. You don't even know this. The reason why some people don't talk to you is because you are a trigger to them and they will not talk to you. If you see them, there's like a family gathering, there's a family outing, whatever, a family party, and you're busy saying hi to them, and you start thinking, oh yeah, I'm about to fight this and that. It's because mortality, sir. Okay? Mortality, sir. For the people that don't understand what I said they talk a lot. Like, verbal diarrhea, manyoka, emrom. it's coming out the wrong hole for some reason, because you feel that you need to have your opinion heard. People are having literal mental breakdowns. They're having problems with their mental health because of shit that you've been doing to them. You feel that, oh, because there's no scars, there's no evidence of what I am doing physically, you think that all the shit that you're saying to someone mentally is not doing something to them, it's not affecting them. You're not thinking about this. But no, why would you dare think about it? Because clearly you have your own shit that you haven't addressed about yourself. You're projecting your own insecurities. Aunties, listen right now. Most of you are projecting, especially when it comes to weight. I don't even care what anyone says right now. When it comes to weight, you are projecting your own insecurities about your body. And now you want to come after. You want to come after us and be trying to make us feel worse because you still look the same you did 20 years ago when you had your first child. I don't know why you feel that your opinion is that important, that it needs to be heard. Things that you should be concentrating on, you do not. When it comes to knowing whether or not, oh, how should you deal? How should you be an advocate? How should you be an ally for people that are struggling with their mental health? You then go on to take on the role of becoming a bully. You're bullying your own family. You don't realize this, but some of you, you've been doing this shit for time. You've been at this for years without even realizing that's what you're doing. You are actually a bully. You're bullying your own relatives. You're bullying your nieces and nephews. And some of you do this shit in front of the younger ones. And then when they see this stuff, and then they start literally, the saying of racism is taught applies the same when it comes to bullying. Bullying is taught. No one is born knowing how to be a bully. No one is born knowing how to be so negative and judgmental towards a person. It's taught. It's mirrored behavior. It's something that you see happening, and then now you're gonna do it to somebody else. Y'all need to be careful when you're busy scrutinizing people and doing all this shit in front of like younger people. You're teaching them that this is okay. This is how you should treat other women. Same goes for men. When you're scrutinizing the boys or you're scrutinizing any other men, you're teaching the younger ones that the way you're speaking to them, that's how you should speak to them. It's not. Some of you don't know how to communicate. All you can do is be projecting, and you feel like, oh yeah, now I feel heard. I feel heard. No, we don't listen to you. We do not. We can hear what you're saying, but we're not listening. Hearing and listening to someone are two different things, by the way. You don't know that. And then some of you think you need... I feel like I will just put the meanings of these two words right here because I feel like people do not understand the actual meaning. This one, dominant, it is a positive aspect. It is a positive thing if it's portrayed by the right person. If it's portrayed by someone who understands the meaning of this word. Most of you think you are like this, but you're actually like this. You're domineering. You're so domineering to the point of it's become so embedded within you that you don't even know or realize when someone tries to tell you that the way you are talking to someone, not even talking to someone, the way you're talking at someone, it is not okay. You feel that it's acceptable, and then you have people younger, right, that are seeing this behavior that are going to still see it as acceptable. When they come, there's this quote I just saw on Insta, and let me show you what it said. Like, it says healthy relationships can feel boring or uncomfortable if all you've known is chaos. This applies whether if it's a romantic relationship or if it's to do with just family. Because if now, dare the person grows up as if there's any other way for it to happen. Now it's become a thing of they don't know what's a healthy relationship. They've been brought up in a toxic environment. When it comes to them being in an actual relationship that is healthy, they are going to fight it. They're going to fight it so hard to the point that they feel like, I don't think this is right. Why that person thinks that this is not right? I feel like it's not right purely because of the fact that you have brought them in a toxic environment and they feel comfortable in a toxic relationship than for them to feel comfortable in a healthy relationship, purely because of things you've instilled in them from a young age, from them seeing the way you treat other people. You know what? Like, if you're there's more I can say to this, but I'm gonna stop it right here. Whoever is offended, that's on you. That's your own hook. So I'm not. If you feel, I know it's not if you feel. I know you have someone like this that's within your family. You're probably sat right next to them right now. But anyway, if you feel that this is a possibility of causing an uncomfortable topic or uncomfortable conversation within your household, please share this video. Go dash this video in the family group chat. Indirect them. Indirect those uncles and aunties. Indirect them. Because they like to do things that provoke, don't they? You do the same thing. Return the same energy. Let karma deal with things. Like, literally dash it and then you leave the actual group and then you delete it. And then you possibly block everyone on the list, to be fair, because you don't want to try and start something and try and be like, if you're offended, it's because the shoe fits. Why would you be offended by something that's not true? You're offended because the shoe fits. So, But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!